In case you guys are wondering, I haven't gotten very far on the Ferrari. Oh gosh. Today's a very exciting day because we are revealing the new supercar that I kind of sort of subtly mentioned in the last video. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the vlog. Now, this is not the JDM car, and I know I've been talking about this JDM car for the past 6 weeks, and I'm searching each and every single day on AutoTempest. I just can't find the right car. It is such a process, and during that process, I found this other car, which I just so happened to buy, and it's at the warehouse, and we're gonna reveal it. We're gonna hop in the 430 challenge. Now, when you guys see the car, you might be kind of sort of confused because it's a little bit ubiquitous. And the reason I say that is because I already have one. But I've said too much, but once you see the car and I explain it, I think you'll get it. The new supercar is over at the warehouse, and so naturally, we're taking the challenge race car because it just seems like the right thing to do. It's about 10 a.m., so everybody should be awake. I just realized I made a fatal mistake. I forgot my headphones. Oh my God. The Ferrari doesn't like the cold weather, the cold tires. This is dangerous. We gotta get this car to the warehouse and leave it there for a long time. There are good ideas. No cops. This is so rude to do the Tesla like this. Look up. The new supercar is right here, and I know I'm delaying, but I have something else to reveal that is quite possibly cooler than the car. Check it out. It's a Texas Roadhouse sign. It actually lights up. So Clayton found this on Facebook Marketplace for 300 bucks. Obviously, I had to have it. Not a paid product placement, but we're going to hang it up on the wall and in the future house. If there are any executives who want to give me some free steak, I like your steak, okay? It's very, very good. I'm very anxious to see your guys' comments. This is a cold start on a stock exhaust on the new supercar. It's a very distinct note. I'm sure you guys are going to recognize it. I know what you guys are thinking. I just felt the biggest eye roll ever. Here she is. I know. It's a 2016 Lamborghini Aventador Roadster though, and it's a Pirelli Edition Roadster. Well, there's only 15 Pirelli Edition Roadsters in the entire world, and there's one sat right here, and I realized I can see you guys typing away. I already have an orange coupe. Why do we need another Aventador? Well, first off, it's a Roadster, and inside sources, Lambo Jesus, Alex Lambo Jesus, he tells me a V12 Roadster will change my life, and so Lamborghini is my favorite brand. The Aventador is my favorite car in the entire world, and the build we're gonna do on this car simply can't be done on the orange car, and I'll explain that soon, but just check it out, a Pirelli Edition Roadster. One, Aventador is cool, but two is arguably cooler. Okay, that could have been profound, but it wasn't. I really should be focusing on unwrapping the Ferrari 430 challenge, but I just don't want to do it. It's such a pain, and the car looks so silly. Later tonight, we're gonna come back later tonight, and we're gonna unwrap that thing, maybe. It's not an FI straight pipe, but it still sounds pretty good, especially in Roadster form. There's just something about driving a Roadster on a cold day with the heated seats and the heat blasting and a V12 behind you. So the plan is to wide body this car. That's why we did it. A Liberty Walk wide body. That's right, baby. It's pretty refreshing to have another V12 here in the garage. And the Pirelli Edition, like the interior, all the Alcantara and the carbon fiber, and then the satin pearl white paint. It's such a beautiful spec, and I got such a killer deal on this car. And yes, of course, I found my Lamborghini Aventador Roadster on AutoTempest, and yes, they have sponsored today's video. But what's so cool about that? AutoTempest is just like a part of my life, just like Texas Roadhouse is. Regardless of the sponsorship, I'd still want to share this with you guys, and I'd still be finding my cars on AutoTempest, and that's because it truly is the #1 online search engine to find the best deals on used cars around the country. Every single used car I buy, the first and foremost place that I go is AutoTempest, and that's because it's so easy to price shop. Let me share with you guys how I found my Aventador Roadster, how you guys can find good deals on your used cars using AutoTempest. We're here on the AutoTempest homepage, and I just love how user-friendly it is. The recent searches tab makes it so easy. I've been looking at Nissan GTRs, Toyota Supra, Aventadors. I'd probably pop on AutoTempest maybe once a day to see what new GTRs, what new Supras are for sale, and it's a one-click, one-stop shop. But Lamborghini Aventador, we're gonna hit search, and instantly AutoTempest is gonna pull in results of all the Aventadors for sale on all the major classified websites. Like you can see, for example, this car right here is for sale on cars.com. We scroll back up. This car is on eBay Motors, and it just ensures that you're getting a great deal. Like this purple Roadster, obviously that was planned, $369,900. This black one for $319,000. We have the SV for $419,000. It just makes it so easy to price shop by seeing every single Aventador on one page for sale in the country. That car is absolutely gorgeous. A Viola Parsife Aventador SVJ. But if we were only on eBay Motors, you'd only see the eBay cars. Also, Tessa and I are still dating. I'm gonna put a link in the description below to my AutoTempest Lamborghini Aventador search results. Go on there, go check it out, and let me know what you guys think. Did I get the best deal on an Aventador Roadster? And if not, what car would you guys have bought? Every single used car I bought in the past year, I've found on AutoTempest, and every single car that I found on AutoTempest that I ended up selling, I've actually made a profit on, and that's because I've gotten such a great deal on every single car I've bought. Next time you guys are looking for a used car, take my word for it. Like, AutoTempest is so easy, and it like guarantees that you get a great deal. Check it out, link in the description below. This satin pearl white paint looks absolutely beautiful. The Pirelli edition Aventador, I believe they built 85 worldwide, of which 15 are Roadsters, but I've had a very difficult time verifying that. All the red pinstriping. I just love the rear deck lid on the Roadster, and this car has every single carbon fiber option. All the carbon fiber surrounds right there, carbon diffuser. The sales tax bill on this car was not very much fun. So we got to get to JP Morgan Chase. Look both ways, no cops, go! Chase. So we are headed off to JP Morgan Chase. I gotta wire money for the Liberty Walk limited edition wide body kits. I'm gonna put a bunch of photos here. They're only building 50 of them, and there's only 3 left, and we're one of the final 3. I know a lot of people hate the Aventador, but the car's imperfections is what makes me love it so much. The single clutch, the car is so brutal. The doors go up, the design of an Aventador, the car is aged oh so well. I know a lot of you guys probably are like, why didn't I get a Huracan? But a Liberty Walk wide body Aventador, I first saw one about 6 or 7 years ago at SEMA, and it changed my life. And now we're gonna build one. I can't get over how much fun the Aventador is in roadster form, and that's with a vacuum cleaner behind us when it's straight piped, but it's just like an absolutely beautiful day. And the cool thing about the Aventador Roadster, you kind of hunker down, so you're not getting the wind in your face, you're just getting the fresh air. I love this car already. I'm almost embarrassed to admit how much the Liberty Walk wide body kit is for the Aventador. Finished in carbon fiber, it is $60,000. And I realize that number is absolutely insane, but there's only 50 of them in the world. No YouTuber has ever had one. RDB's built a couple of them, but for like celebrities. So it's gonna be super cool. But yes, it's $60,000. This is actual factory satin paint, like straight from Lamborghini, factory satin paint. It's not a wrap or anything. And in the direct sunlight, it looks so beautiful. The money's been wired. The bad news though, the kit's probably gonna take about 5 weeks to arrive. The Aventador matches the Expel Stealth on the Raptor almost to perfection. Maybe we should swap out the red Pirelli stripes for purple. Yeah, the Aventador matches the Fluke. Oh my gosh, you're gonna get so dizzy. Don't hit the Mustang. Don't hit the Fox body. Papa Burlacker won't be happy. Good boy. I am so excited for this Liberty Walk wide body kit. The first time I saw one was at SEMA, probably 2013, 2014. It is just the wildest, most ridiculous Lamborghini Aventador in the entire world. This is their new limited edition kit, so they're only gonna build 50 of them. In carbon fiber, it's $59,400 and then about $3,000 to ship it. But what's really cool about this kit, it comes with replacement fenders. So these fenders, these front ones and the rear ones, you get those with the kit. So you don't actually have to cut the car. Theoretically, I could return the car back to stock after I've installed the Liberty Walk kit. So it comes with a carbon hood, new front bumper, fender flares, this massive, massive rear wing, carbon diffuser. I am so excited for this car. It is just gonna be like absolutely absurd. This Golf one, like that livery is really cool. And then we have the Martini one right here. Like I said, there's only 50 of these in the world. In the United States, maybe 5 to 10, that's a guess, but there can't be much more than that. The 2 hardtop pieces for the Aventador Roadster, they fit in the front trunk. It's super ingenious how they designed it. Okay, I gotta put the camera down. Let me show you though. This panel right here is the passenger side. It kind of sort of clips in. Like, wait for it. Like so. And the driver's side, just as easy. Bada bing, bada Boom. And just like that, the Aventador Roadster now functions as an Aventador coupe. A lot of you guys know this, but Lamborghini is my favorite brand, and one of my end goals is to have this massive garage full of all of my favorite Lamborghinis, and to do that, you need a wide-body V12 Lamborghini, and you need a twin-turbo V12 Lamborghini. I feel like I just said way too much without really saying anything at all, but I said everything, but I didn't. But you know what I mean? Shh, it's happening. Well, it's not like confirmed. We're halfway there. I ordered the wide body kit, I have the Roadster, I have a V12 coupe, and I'm just missing something, yeah, 2 turbos. Now I wanna give you guys a quick update on the JDM. So next week, I'm test driving a Mark IV Toyota Supra. I have never ridden in one, I've never driven one, so I'm super anxious to see what it's all about. And then after that, I should be able to determine Mark IV or R35 Nissan GTR. Now, a lot of you guys did reach out to me with R34s that are for sale and legal in the United States of America, and I really, really appreciate that. And I'm kind of sort of embarrassed to admit this. I didn't realize those cars were so valuable. They're worth like $250,000. I thought they were about half of that because I don't keep up with the R34 market. And 5-6 years ago, they were half of that. And obviously as the 25-year-old rule, as we get closer to that, where you can legally import R34s, the value is gonna climb. And I didn't realize it already climbed. And so the R34, unfortunately, is just not in the cards. So R35 or Mark IV Supra. And I think that's going to end today's video. What do you think of the Pirelli Roadster being added to the collection? We now have 2 Aventadors, Liberty Walk wide body build coming to the channel very, very soon. So Liberty Walk told me it should be about 4 or 5 weeks before the kit arrives here. So that puts us in maybe early December. The tentative plan is to do the build myself. I have the bin pack lifts over at the warehouse. I'm gonna get all the tools. It's all replacement fenders. There's no cutting whatsoever. So we'll kind of sort of see, but yeah, 4 to 5 weeks, the kit should be here. Obviously, we need to get an exhaust, we need to get wheels. There's all sorts of things we need to do. I'm super excited to have 2 of my favorite car in the entire world, the Aventador. Now today's video is effective over, but I want to point out one last thing. The doors on the Aventador Roadster do not squeak whatsoever. And also an update on the orange car. So it's down off at Lamborghini Las Vegas right now. It should be back here early next week. I think the Bugatti should be back here on Friday. So lots of things coming to the channel. I want to thank AutoTempest once again for sponsoring today's video. Guys, check out that link in the description below. Go check out the Aventador search results and tell me what you think. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, like squad, be sure to smash that like button. But just like that, this vlog is over and I'm out.